I've been staring at a wall of stone, wondering if I'm meant to move it alone. Every prayer feels heavy somehow, like faith is asking me how, but a whisper cuts through the doubt, says watch what happens now.
I've climbed these fears with shaking hands, measured hope in grains of sand. Every promise felt too high for a heart like mine to try. But you don't speak in maybes, you don't bend to what I see.
If you formed the earth from dust, if you taught my lungs to trust, then this weight before my eyes is smaller than your size.
Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Giants fall silent, they don't get a choice. When you step in, the stronghold breaks, nothing stands in your way.
Mountains bow low, the valley sings, every fear knows who the king is. I don't have to fight alone, mountains bow low.
I can feel it move. What I thought was permanent is giving way to truth.
I've carried out like a second name and never lived with the weight of shame. But even stone remembers rain, and every wall has a breaking point. You don't rush, you don't delay, you arrive right on the day. When my strength is finally gone, that's when yours goes on. If you parted seas before, if you opened every door, then the wall in front of me is already history.
Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Giants fall silent, they don't get a choice. When you step in, the stronghold breaks, nothing stands in your way.
Mountains bow low, the valley sings, every fear knows who the king is. I don't have to fight alone, mountains bow low.
I was bracing for the longest night, calling courage a losing fight. But dawn keeps showing me again that you don't lose, you only win.
If faith is small as a mustard seed, then it's bigger than the doubt in me. I'm not asking how, I'm standing now.
Move what I can't move, break what I can't break. Speak in the ground
truth, I've seen it show in the way the mountains bow low.
They will bow. They fall. You reign unshaken. I've been staring at a wall of stone, wondering if I'm meant to move it alone. Every prayer feels heavy somehow, like faith is asking me how. But a whisper cuts through the doubt, says watch what happens now.
I've climbed these fears with shaking hands, measured hope in grains of sand. Every promise fell too high for a heart like mine to try. But you don't speak in maybes, you don't bend to what I see. You call the impossible forward, and you're calling me.
If you formed the earth from dust, if you taught my lungs to trust, then this weight before my eyes
is smaller than your size. Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Giants fall silent, they don't get a choice. When you step in, the stronghold breaks. Nothing stands in your way. Mountains bow low, the valley sings. Every fear knows who the king is. I don't have to fight alone. Mountains bow low.
I can feel it move. What I thought was permanent is giving way to truth.
I've carried down like a second name, learn how to live with the weight of shame. But even stone remembers rain, and every wall has a breaking point.
You don't rush, you don't delay, you arrive right on the day. When my strength is finally gone, that's when yours goes on.
If you parted seas before, if you opened every door, then the wall in front of me is already history. Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Giants fall silent, they don't get a choice. When you step in, the stronghold breaks. Nothing stands in your way. Mountains bow low, and the valley sings. Every fear knows who the king is. I don't have to fight alone. Mountains bow low. I was bracing for the longest night, calling courage a losing fight. But dawn keeps showing me again
That you don't lose, you only win. If faith is small as a mustard seed, then it's bigger than the doubt in me. I'm not asking how, I'm standing now.
move what I can't move, break what I can't break. Speak and the ground will shake. I believe, I believe.
From the dust to the open sky, every name must testify that the power you command still lives in trembling land.
I feel the ground beneath my feet, learning how to finally breathe. What I feared my whole life long isn't standing very strong.
Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Giants fall silent, they don't get a choice. When you step in and the stronghold breaks, nothing stands in your way.
Mountains bow low, the valley sings. Every fear knows who the king is. I don't have to fight alone. Mountains bow low.
Who moves the stone?
Love alone. Who calls us strong when hope feels gone?
Who stands unmoved when earth lets go? The Holy One.
Mountains bow low at the sound of your voice. Nothing in heaven on earth can oppose. When you rise up, the impossible breaks. Nothing stands in your way. Mountains bow low, the valley sings. Every sleeping creation doing king is. I don't have to fight alone. Mountains bow low.
So if tomorrow feels too high, I'll remember who you are. You're not shaken, you're not slow. I've seen the mountains bow low.
I won't measure what you can do by the limits I once knew. I've seen the truth, I've seen it show in the way the mountains bow low.
Bow low, they fall.